Hi! It is me! It's SlowWolf, and we're playing some more Awesomenauts today, and we are on Sorona for today's episode. We are still queuing with Luco and Ozone, so if this goes quickly, then expect 2 games back-to-back. And no. I want a Derpl, otherwise it's not going to be good for you. I want a Derpl. Let me derp. I'm gonna derp now. I'm sorry, Luco. I need to Derpl because he's a part of my dailies, and this is the only way that this game will last longer than 5 minutes, because I'm bad with Derpl. So, we haven't played Derpl yet, or I should say, Arpl. Arpl's cute and adorable. His kittens are clutched onto cannonballs when he fires his left click, and it's just adorable. I don't know how to Derpl very well. I have problems with staying still. I have problems with nuke. I have problems with almost everything except for traps. I love traps. And I love the kitten cannon. My first YouTube video ever, actually, was Derpl's Catling gun. Because he launched cats like meow, meow, meow. It was good times. Love those things. Is that build still viable today? Depends on the matchup. But there are multiple ways to build Derpl, multiple ways to play him, and either way, you're going to have to be good with knowing how to do nukes and getting out of siege. We're up against Isla Smiles and Genji, and I think in all 3 scenarios, there is a potential game to be had if I lay traps or if I go nukes. I think that my first thing, for my first trick, nuke speed, duration, and damage, I think would be our nuke way of doing things here. When in doubt, regen. When in doubt, regen. Find out afterwards what you're lacking, and then you can work from there. That's usually been a pretty good rule of thumb. What we're going to do today is we're going to try to just... We missed. And then we ran through their entire unit, their entire group, right there. Not fun. Don't do what I just did. That was silly. Okay, what I am going to do is hop into gun form here, because gun form is going to allow me to do a little bit of damage to this droid wave without anybody dying. And Genji went for the flying droid, first and foremost. Real spooky. Real spooky. I'm not a fan. Now, I'm not sure why I did that. I'm not sure why I'm up here. Why am I up here? This is a poor decision. This is a poor life choice. Let's not do that. Now, with a little bit of regen and a little bit of help, maybe we can make something happen here. Drop this. Couldn't. I can't time nuke. I just can't time nuke. Some people can make playing Derpl look like playing Clunk, but better. I'm not one of those people. It's gonna be a rough game. And it's a rough game because I wanted it to be perfectly fair here. Playing with Ozone and Luca kind of like indicated one thing to me last game. We're a good team together. We kind of know sort of what to do sometimes and all that stuff. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Boink! Oh, I dealt a lot of damage, but it's not gonna be enough. All right, with 90-something HP, like solar, we're not going home. We got enough regen that we can walk around to the back, fly around, and we're tap jumping. We're tap jumping. We tapping. And the reason why we're tapping is because whenever you got somebody with like an incremental jump, like jetpacks or something along those lines, that allows them to kind of like just do their thing. However, then yeah, that's gonna like you want to tap because the acceleration based, like the way that acceleration and well, I'm not sure how that missed, but it missed. How did that miss? I'm so confused. Okay, the acceleration you get off of tapping your jump with characters like Derpl, like Clunk, like X and such, those characters really do benefit from having a variety of different things going on, from having like from the acceleration off of your jump being tapped. Oh my lord. Balls. That's okay. We tried. We tried something new. It didn't quite work. How did that trap not hit anybody? Is my question. Drop that trap there instead. It might not hit anybody. Oh, I got cocooned. Very cute. I love being cocooned. Well, fuck, that's gonna miss everything. It's gonna miss everything. If that hit anything at all, ever, in any world, in any possible lifeline, in any possible timeline even, I'd be impressed. Okay, we're gonna go ahead, pop into gun form, run away in gun form because, oh my god, that was a poor decision, and then run away. So, currently, life choices of Derpl, I'm starting to regret it. I'm starting to regret it. I think that what we're going to do as much as possible right now is, like, just continue to follow the build that I do know and see if we can't make it work. Because if we can, that'd be ideal, obviously. Okay. No, Ayla, you need to back off. Just a lot. Just a lot. You just need to back off a lot, okay? Use the gun turret mode to just kind of do your thing here. Trap this here in case if somebody shows up and tries to kill our turret down here. Not what happened. That's fine. We need to go off and help Luco. Luco's dead instead, which kind of sucked. Oh, I missed everything. It sucks! There's an ale in there, so don't get cute. Don't get cute. How are we going to do this? Luco is playing aggressively as Frog, which is what you want to be doing most of the time. Okay, that's not going to do anything either. That's fine. Okay, I'm just going to take out this turret as much as I possibly can. And by take out this turret, I mean take out this turret assaulting force as much as I possibly can. Boingy. Wow, that takes a little second longer than I thought that it would take to have that little trap come out. The trap has a delay time that I don't remember existing before, or it feels weird to be playing with now. I'm not sure which. So one thing I definitely need at this point, nuke speed. Like, I'm beginning to realize just how important it is. We're going to head on back and grab it. Because it's currently what's allowed other Derpls I've seen to do what they want to be doing. I like it. The other thing I'm going to pick up, nothing. We're going to go for missiles next, I think. Potentially trap duration in case if somebody decides to land in them and it's like, oh crap, now we're stuck here for years. That's kind of what I want to be forcing right now, is forcing them to take like baby Curry Mammoth instead of something that they'd rather have. Grab one of these, drop a trap. Why? I wish I knew. Now with that nuke speed out there, it might hit something, it might not. Either way, who knows? Blast it. Look, turret mode is easily Derpl's strongest mode to be in. Obviously, you want to be landing it most of the time. You want to be in it the vast majority of the time. We're going to back off from that, thank you. It does the most damage, especially with upgrades. It does an obscene amount of DPS. That's what we want to be focusing on as much as possible here. No nuke, not for another 2 seconds. Feels bad. Oh no. No! That missed. That missed entirely. That feels bad. Leave that for Luco, obviously. We got regen. It's okay. We're trying to, like, bait out a lot of these attacks from these droids. That way they're still stuck in turret range without attacking my turret, which is good news for us. Drop this. Oh, wait, that missed? Excuse me? How? How? So, I'm having a hard time with these nukes. I'm not landing them. I'm not aiming them properly. It's a learning experience currently with this character in a way I was not prepared for. Yeah, let's not go into the middle of their entire team right yet. Okay, I'll just kill their entire droid wave using nuke. That's not a waste. It's not a waste at all. What are you talking about? You, yeah, you. The person's like, oh, he's wasting his nukes. He's not. It's on purpose. I swear to goodness. Swear on me, mum. So, yeah. Nukes are not going according to plan. Luco is just going, like, ham. The hammest I've ever seen a frog go. Which is, like, fine. That's ideal. Really? Oh, God. I landed that directly into the droids. You know what? If nuke was a farming tool, I'd be great. I'd be fine. That is not how that works. Drop another one of those. Not the right place to be putting it, but that's fine. Okay, drop one of these here. Maybe somebody else will decide to walk into it for me. That'd be lovely. What we're trying to do right now is just put down traps someplace, any place we can, as often as we can. Whoop, out comes the speed. It might not hit anything. If it does, great. It actually hit the turret. So you know what? That's actually legitimate damage, because that 280 HP is not coming back. Luco got a kill. I got into ham. Help. 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 I even asked for it. I tapped it. I asked for it and help and everything. I thought everyone was going ham. I was so wrong. So we haven't landed a single nuke yet. Hydro Collision Lava Lamp does not smell like a good time for me as a result. The one thing I have been doing is using my turret's gun damage pretty frequently. So Maybe that's what we go for instead. By the way, just so we note, it's 9 minutes in. We haven't won yet. That's how you know it's working. Solid Fist missiles, I think, is well worth it for most situations. And yeah, might as well go for the hollow bullet damage at this point, because it's how I deal damage. Ow! Wow! How on earth did they do that much damage that fast? That was an incredible amount of damage. So let's see what happened. He's got lifesteal and scribe lighter. That would have hurt. Trapper's hook shouldn't have hurt that much. Like, honestly, I think that might have just been Ayla. Like, just Ayla went Evil Eye and it dealt the maximum damage at level, base experience, like, at the base damage it does. Then it just wrecked my face. Genji's ability to push, by the way, is incredible. With just that one upgrade, he's been able to push through our lanes pretty much solo. It's been a little bit nuts. Put out one of those. It didn't do anything. It's fine. I honestly thought that the speed would make it go a little faster. Allow it to hit other things. Okay, take out this thing. Roast it. Perfect. Roast the next one down there. Perfect. Okay, we've taken care of all the droid wave problems that we had up until a second ago. That's good. That sucked. Okay, take out these droids as much as possible, because you're kind of, like, honestly the one clearing the lanes, sadly. This is a weird one. How did you not get hit by that trap? Ayla! You're a goddess or something, because you always know where our traps are, and you never run into them. Either that, I'm just really bad with Derpl. I'm willing to accept both as answers. Viable, valid answers. Of course that wasn't going to hit. Luco got the kill, though. That's all that really matters. We're going to put out some more traps. We're going to hide in here. Drop this. Kill it horribly. Perfect. Then we're going to go downstairs. Quickly start blasting that as much as we can as well. Like, granted, our cats are not doing a whole ton of damage. But it's 106 at least per cat baseline. There's no upgrades to it yet. It's something. Grab one of these. Drop it there. It's not going to do anything. Never mind. Go ahead and just blast. Okay. Okay, we got the Ayla. Nice trap. It actually worked. But this crocodile. The crocodile does so much work. Okay, we're going to go ahead and blast this instead, because we've got the HP and the regen to survive it. We can go ahead and blast this instead. Oh, dear lord. Never mind. We know we don't. I thought my team was a little bit more forward. I don't have the HP. We have the money. We're heading home. With that, we've got 380 solar. Great. Both ranks and grid duration, no problem. Now, if they don't pick up Baby Curry Mammoth, they're going to have an extremely bad time, as the snare trap sucks them in and keeps them stuck in for years. Actual, legitimate years. This is where Derpl starts becoming an absolute nuisance. If you do not have Baby Curry Mammoth, and you decide to attack him on his turf, and he's got that grid employment, that grid duration stuff, you're in for a bad time. Now, that nuke almost landed on a couple different people, which would have been great, but no dice there. Okay, and out goes the Smiles. Doing what Smiles... Stop it, Smiles. Just stop it, man. Oh, my lord, that Ayla's so low. Okay. Next up, what do we need? Let's see. Sweet Syrup increases the slow on the bullets. It's not what we're necessarily going for. Honestly, Force Fields could be good. Force Fields could be good. But we also just need nuke damage. If we get nuke damage, we'll be able to do more. And if we ever land one nuke, like even just one, it'll be enough that we can actually start doing some stuff. We're also in the stage of the game where if we picked up a rank in pills, I think it'd be okay. So let's pick up one rank in pills. We now have 2,500, almost 2,600 HP. That's a lot of HP to work with. Yeah, and you thought I was gonna jump into that, you fool. Alright. Luco's going ham. He's trying to chase the kills that we start creating over here, but... Okay, we're going to try to drop that there. Try to use these turrets over here. Yep. You've got the storm cloud. It's real annoying. I'm really, really happy for you. Of course. Now, I don't have nuke for a couple of seconds, which is going to be a problem. Okay, didn't nuke there. He was trying to bait it. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. Oh, he just makes a flyer out of it. It's pretty ridiculous. Okay. Like, every time that we try to get a push out, this Genji's gonna absolutely just stop it with one right click. It's a little bit nasty, honestly. Okay, we're a little bit stuck behind here now. But I can turn into a turret. I can put out damage. I can go ahead and protect my team. If they ever get too close to this, we've got something. Good grief. Good. That should mathematically push the lane. Let's go out and help Luco if we can. He's used his dash. Nothing. Not a single person in my way of my nuke. That's sad. So without nuke, we don't exactly have a whole ton going for us. Oh, that hurts. And Smiles is a really hard counter to Frog in general. So as a result, oh my lord, none of that went according to plan. I put that in a trap. It's going to end up with us dying for sure. They didn't jump into it because, of course, they're not going to jump into it. It's Luco and Ozone against the world. We're doing badly. We're not doing well. And there goes Ozone. So now it's just Luco. So what's costing us this game right now? It's me. Have you seen the stats? There's not much I can, like, there's not much that me at my skill level with Derpl can do. Other than just go cats at this point. Obviously, going into nuke, putting down anything other than traps, it's not working. So what we're going to do instead? Well, Fat Cat. We're going to go for Fat Cat. Now we got a little cat attached to a cannon who's going to do a little bit of burst damage and something at least. Back off. Okay, of course I managed to aim it perfectly in such a way that it's useless to everybody but me. Oh my lord, how did he live? Yes! Yes! Okay, so Smiles versus Frog. It's a good matchup for us, apparently. Okay, keep blasting. It's time. It's time. Tank a turret. Tank a turret, baby. This is the time. Roasted. Now, I could have just stayed in turret mode and done that, but whatever. And then roast this one as well. Boom! We've made up for ourselves. By being a mobile gun platform, we just brought in like 2,000 damage all at once there, which is pretty sweet. Next up, once we got the Fat Cat down. Well, I mean, what else do you bring? You go triple force field. At this point, now I can tank turrets. Now I can tank turrets. I've got a 30% shield while I'm in turret mode. If I'm ever in a fight and I'm not in turret mode, then I'm doing it wrong. Like, create that bulwark. Be that... I'm trying to be the bulwark for my team here. It was not nearly enough. Frog was just doing something else. Now they're low. They're low. Come on, baby. You can catch that. You can catch the crocodile. Skin him. Come on, Captain Hook. Oh, they all managed to just get away and get all the HP that they needed. So one of the things that Derpl's very good at doing is creating a zone of I'm doing damage here, deal with it. So that's what I was trying to do there. Was being like, okay, I've nuked all three of them. That was a decent amount of damage. That was 1,500 damage to their whole team. And then just providing left click damage. It was a target rich environment. I think I hit with every single bullet I had. So that's pretty sweet. But it obviously wasn't enough because no one else knew I was there, and like that happens, you know. All right, roasted, blasted, perfect. Go upstairs. Okay, Raylan's headed on home. I'm gonna just stick around Luco for a little bit. Okay, he's I'm not sure what he's doing right now. I've got a big area of mess off. Deal with it. Okay, that might get something. It might not. The Fat Cat's not going to get anything. That's okay. I'm going to keep just putting out traps as much as possible here, because the traps are what's going to allow us to do a lot. Oh, okay. The traps are what's allowing us to really have something going on here. If they land in a trap, they're going to have a very bad day. Okay, the nuke missed. That's bad news. Means that I'm not nearly as effective as I could be. That's not going to hit anything at all. Whatever. Nothing else is new. So this is a rough one for me. This is a rough one for me specifically. I'm 0-5 with a character I hate. The reason why I hate this character is because he's almost a little bit too immobile. Like, you can't really... Like, to use him properly, you can stance, dance, and do all this other cool shit. I don't know how to do that. Okay, Luco, you grab it. I'm just gonna head home. Never mind. We're all heading home. Great. With this, both ranks and barrier magazine. Now I've got an additional 10% shield. So I should have a 40% shield while I'm in turret mode. That's the idea, anyway. That'd be good. Nice. That was 1,100 damage to their whole team for nothing, pretty much. Okay, that's going to be relatively difficult for them to avoid if they decide to fight around in here. I wouldn't suggest that they do. We're going to clear out this top area as much as we can, put down a trap here as well, so that way if anybody tries to go in through there, it's going to have a bad time. Luco's in trouble. Okay. Luco is also a frog, so he could maybe be okay. Nah, he's not okay. And they're not hurt. They're not hurt at all. Never mind. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to just try to set it up such that they've got a hard time pushing into our base. That's the best we got, is really stall technique. Without Frog, we have a lot less just presence than we used to all over the map. Boom, 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 boom. Dealt a lot. It's not enough. Blasted. I'll take it. That's fine. I'll take it on the chin. You know what? Bring it. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in my ability to just take whatever you guys have to dish at me. I've got missiles, I've got turret damage, I've got shields. Like, right now, I'm actually a bit of a menace. I'm a bit of a menace, and I don't even have to work for it, which is kind of nice. Put down another thing here in case somebody wants to jump on top of us. Okay, hold on, though. Nope, this is time. Where is everyone? What is going on? That hit nothing. Great. Excellent. I'm glad. We killed the Ayla. Okay, with the Ayla done, the Ayla deceased, we have another strong chance to push, because that's one of their major damage dealers out of action for the foreseeable future. Nuke that out. Okay, that's fine. No push down there. It's cool. I didn't need to push down there anyway. Drop one of these there. Blast it. Perfect. Okay. We took an HP that we maybe didn't have any business taking. Well, I'm not sure how that was supposed to go. That was not what I wanted, though. You saw that we kind of landed on the button, then our nuke didn't go anywhere, and then like all this other stuff happened, and it wasn't great. Yeah, that's kind of not what I expected. Yeah, I'm a menace. And that's two done. That's two done because I existed. I just existed in an area. They spent a lot of time just attacking me, and Derpl just went no. Derpl just said no. Oh, baby. What I should do is reposition myself. I should do that. I'll take the last turret there. Cool. Sounds fair. Sounds fun. We're managing. We're managing! Okay, hold on. We're gonna just sit here as turret Derpl. Now we have access to a pretty good firing range. Take out the drones. Now work on these as much as possible. Boink, boink, done, killed. Great, we did it. We did it! Did I do a lot to help? No. I didn't do a lot to help at all. But what did end up happening is at the very end, I actually became tanky enough because of my team effectively carrying me for long enough that I became a menace. As you can tell through the experience gained, I did very little. I cleared out lanes, but it's hard not to when you're playing as Derpl. I also did focus on it a bit, and we went from having the least turret damage of the game to having some of the most. Now, that said, the majority of what I did was sit there with all three ranks of this, which is 21%. 21%, my bad. And another 10% on top of that. I had 31% damage reduction with just shy of 3,000 HP, I think, by the end of that. It's like having an extra 1,000 HP on top of that. And then regen every second is giving us more HP. That is effectively more HP than we normally have, like than we normally be getting out of it because of the shields. And then we were also doing a lot of damage because turret just does that. Missiles are great against Ayla. The Fat Cat ended up being kind of a waste of 200 solar, but whatever. Like, yeah, we definitely did stuff at the end of the game, but because my team was able to carry me through, specifically Luco. So, thanks, bud. That said, we didn't do much ourselves, but I'll take the win regardless. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you folks enjoyed yourselves. If you did, be sure to let me know. Hit the like button down below if you want to see some more. Subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when these videos go live. And if you thought this was fun, share it with a friend. But for now, that's it from me, and I'll see you folks in the next one. Usually this is where people have a catchphrase. I don't have one yet. Help me.